All right, financial math classes. Today, we're actually talking about what makes a savings account different than a checking account. So we're getting into simple interest. So when you deposit money into a savings account, you're permitting the bank to use the money. The bank pays interest. So the amount of money paid for the use of the lender's money. So the most common method for calculating interest is the simple interest formula. That's what we're going to be looking at today. This is the interest paid on the original principal. So the principal is the original amount in the account, or whatever amount is in the account there. The factor, the amount of money earning interest. So simple interest is based on three factors: the principal, the annual interest rate, and the amount of time for which the principal is borrowed. So we're just going to use this formula down here to figure out how much interest an account is earning based on a set period of time. So you take the principal. Again, the principal is the initial, the starting amount in the account. The rate is interest rate. When you're calculating this, don't forget to convert percentages to decimals. And then time. What's important to remember is time is in years. All right, so if you're given a time frame that is not a full year, or if it's less than a year, so say you're trying to calculate the interest for 6 months, this time needs to be the fraction of a year. So 6 months would be half a year, so the T would be 1/2. We're going to look at that. So take a look at our first example. So we have Joyce Tyler. She deposits $9,000 in an account that pays an annual interest rate, 5.5% interest rate. Determine the simple interest in the amount in the account after 3 years, 3 months, and 3 days. So let's talk about this. So the interest is the principal times the rate times the time. So for part A, let's identify the important information. The principal is $9,000. The rate is 5.5%. So remember, if you divide that by 100, it's 0.55. And then time in years, that is 3 years. So T is 3. So all we need to do to find the interest for part A is to multiply all those. 9,000 times 0.055 times 3. Use a calculator to work that out. I'm bringing mine up right now. So 9,000 times 0.055 times 3 is 1,485. So with that, so this is the amount of interest. So the amount in the account, so your new account balance would be the 9,000 plus 1,485, and that comes out to 10,000. Yeah, 10,485 is the new account balance with that interest taken into account. All right, the next problem, part B. We're doing it for 3 months. So the principal stays the same, the rate stays the same, the time is 3 months. So remember, we need to have it as a fraction of a year. So it's 3 months out of, there's 12 months in the year. So 3/12 is what we're going to use as the time. All right, so to find the interest, it's the same thing. So 9,000 times 0.055 times 3/12. You could convert that to 1/4 or 0.25, or just leave it as 3 over 12. So it'll be 9,000 times 0.055 times 3 divided by 12. And you get $123.75 is the amount of interest. So the new account balance is 9,000 plus 123.75, comes out to 9,123.75. Give me 1 second. All right. Next problem, or actually the next part of the problem. We're doing it for 3 days now. How much interest is earned after 3 days? So the principal and the rate are the same, but the time is 3 days. So it's going to be 3 over how many days are there in a year? 365. So 3 divided by 365. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do 9,000 times the interest rate, 0.055, times 3 over 365. Real quick, I'm going to show you how to enter this into a calculator. The Google calculator is actually pretty good. So if we switch over there, if you do 9,000 times 0.055 times, to do that last part, the 3 over 365, you can just do 3 divided by 365, and that's going to be the same thing. Enter. It's $4, and I'm going to round up to 7 cents. $4.07. So after 3 days, this account earns $4.07. The new account balance, if you add the principal plus the interest, the new account balance is 9,004.07. All right, so let's look at another example. So on February 1st, the balance in your account is $516.81. On July 1st, you deposit $310.90 into your bank. Your bank pays 6.25% interest. How much interest have you earned on July 1st? So part A. So there's a lot going in on this. Part A, the principal is 516.81. The interest rate is 0.625. So as a decimal, that's 0.0625. And then the time. So this is the tricky one. So we're going from February to July. So you have to figure out how many months that is. So February to March, April, May, June, July. It's 5 months. All right. So that's 5 over 12. So to figure out the amount of interest we have earned, you need to multiply all those. 516.81 times 0.0625, and then February to July is 5 months. So remember, you need to make that as a fraction of a year. So 5 over 12. Put this into a calculator. So 516.81 times 0.0625 times 5 divided by 12. You get 1345. Actually, I'm going to round that up to 1346. So part A, the total interest earned in July is $13.46. So part B, what is the amount of the account on July 1st? Well, so the account, we need to take our principal, so $516.81. We earned the $13.46 of interest. We also deposited $310.90. So you need to add up all those values. So 516.81 plus 13.46 plus 310.90, you get 841.17. So that is how much is in the account on July 1st. So now we're going to do similar. We're going to calculate the interest that we've earned on November 1st. So this time, so we're going to use the old, how much money was in our account on July 1st. So the principal is $841.17 this time. The rate is the same. But then we're going from July to November 1st. So July, August, September, November. No, I made a mistake there. July, August, September, October, November. 4 months. I forgot October. My bad. So 4 months. So it goes 4 out of 12 months is the time frame here. So just multiply all those values together. So the interest earned is 841.17 times 0.0625 times 4 over 12. Let's put that into a calculator. 841.17, so 841.17 times 0.0625 times 4 out of 12 months. 1752, and that is rounded just fine right there. So 1752 is the amount of interest earned during those 4 months. And then the last one, what is the account on November 1st? So to figure out the new account balance on November 1st, all you need to do is add the principal, so the 841.17 plus the 1752. So 841.17 plus 1752 comes out to 858.69. So last one, 858.69. All right, that is it for the lesson. Make sure you guys start working on the worksheet. If you have any questions, just make sure you email me. Other than that, we'll see you guys next time.